I'm Tarah, Fruity.
I'm LJ Jackfruit.
And we're trying to find better light for my videos because I look like a ghost in most of them because the lighting is so concentrated. So we're exploring this place. It's kind of nice, actually.
There's like all these places on Tarah's property. It's like every time I come here, I go to a new part of the property. It's so cool.
What are we talking about today?
Digestion.
Digestion. Right. Hopefully you guys can hear us. It's raining big time, so just be patient. Sorry, go on.
Oh yeah, I guess I should talk loud.
No, it's fine. Just just yell at the camera. Go on.
Yeah.
I really want to say that self-worth and digestion go hand in hand.
Yeah.
I think they're they're married. They work together. Because when you have these self-sabotaging behaviors and you eat something that you know you shouldn't, and you know it's not going to make you feel good, the first thing to go is your digestion. So what happens to you when you eat foods that to the average person would be very healthy, like a vegan bar, or you said when you were in Thailand that you had some cooked pumpkin in a salad. Now those foods, to most people, you'd think, oh, well, there's no problem with them. They are perfectly healthy. There's nothing wrong with having a bit of cooked squash or eating a raw till 4 style. What happens to you
or a bit of rice? I recently had 2 rice meals in a row at dinner just to see how it went. And wow, my digestion almost totally stopped. Yeah. I'm not as mentally clear either.
Yeah. So digestion, I think, plays a hand in everything. And when your digestion is affected, everything suffers.
Totally.
Your skin quality suffers.
Yes.
Your mental clarity, your energy, your self-worth, big time. That's why I said they go hand in hand. Because when you're not digesting food properly, you feel literally like shit.
Yes.
You feel very bad about yourself.
Yeah.
And your self-esteem just plummets completely.
We've learned many things to help our digestion, even with raw foods. Like when I first came to this lifestyle and I realized that really being raw was the only thing for me, I was like a kid in a candy store. I'm like, raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, tomatoes, cucumbers, let's put them all together, and dates, and avocado all the time. And I'm just gonna eat it every day, just all together. If you're gonna do that, you might as well eat cooked food sometimes.
Because you feel the same.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. And Tarah, seriously, I was like that for almost the first year and a half.
So was I.
Year and a half I was doing that lifestyle. It was only in the last 4 to 6 months where I've started to really take my digestion seriously and where I'm starting to finally get more results. And it's because I'm eating more mono meals.
What have you learned in terms of eating food and how the food you eat impacts your digestion? What foods work best and what foods don't work?
Well, I love starting the day off with melons. Whether you can get cantaloupe, honeydew, rock melon, watermelon, just melon alone for a single meal is like my favorite thing ever.
And it digests so quickly, so you don't want to eat it with other foods. And what we're talking about is food combining. Right? And it doesn't have to be complicated, these complicated charts that you see where you have to combine only certain things together. But the more you follow food combining, even actually if you eat an animal-based diet, if you follow food combining, you have a much better chance of feeling healthier. But if you eat vegan food or raw food, you're obviously going to feel incredible.
You know, maybe I'll combine, you know, dates and bananas. They're fine.
Sweet fruits.
Yeah. And then I love a big salad meal with just getting really into it and putting lots of different stuff. However, I can't do that every day anymore because I'll go to bed so bloated. And I'll be up several times, not just a few, but several times during the night.
To digest it.
Exactly. So I find I only do my big salad meal every other night now. And then I keep my middle day a little more simple. So like today's going to be,
like eating whole foods on their own. That's actually how we would eat in nature. It's our society that makes food so complicated where you have 10 different foods in one dish. That's not actually normal, and no other creature on this planet eats that way. When you start eating a low-fat raw diet, your emotions often come to the surface because you're not eating these foods that literally numb you anymore. And that is all related to digestion. So it's so much more than just the food you eat. It's a mental attitude as well, how you treat yourself.
So what kind of meals do you do now that you find are the best for digestion?
So actually, I do something that this is where we are so individual, and you really have to experiment for yourself. You cannot take anyone's word for it, even ours. You got to try what we say, and if it resonates and if it works for you, great. If it doesn't, experiment more. So for me, I start my day with a smoothie. That digests ideally for me. If I don't have a smoothie, I'll do like a fruit salad or fruit on its own or something, or melon. Or in the summer, watermelon juice is the first thing next to water that goes in my stomach because it is so good.
Same.
I will then have my salad meal for lunch. And it's because I noticed exactly what you were noticing before, where I was feeling, if I eat my salad meal by dinner, it would take me a long time to digest it. And I found that my digestion is actually perhaps at its most efficient midday. And I'll have that big veggie meal for lunch, and then a couple hours later I'll have a snack and then a smoothie for dinner. And I find that having a smoothie for dinner or something very simple for dinner allows me to digest it really quickly, or even just some dried fruit, or like a, I don't know, blended that fig drink, that blissful fig hot chocolate. Check out the video right up there, okay? Or some, I don't know. Actually, I'm not sure. It'll be over there. It'll be over here, down here. I don't know. And I've met a couple other people who have done that experiment and seen that their digestion is working efficiently and trying their salad for lunch.
That's a really, really great tip, Tara, and I'm totally going to start doing that.
Give it a try.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, and also because, you know, we're all busy people, and sometimes my dinners get later and later each night. And so if I get my salad meal over with at lunch, then if it's something simple I have later on, it's not as bad to digest during the night.
And the reason we're talking about digesting food late at night is because it's ideal to wait about 2 hours before you go to bed.
Or 3.
Or even 3. Yeah. Because your digestion is not working as efficiently when you're sleeping. So one thing on the topic of sleep, the next thing I wanted to talk about, and something that I think is so important.
Long video.
I know. Sorry guys, bear with us here, because you know what, I usually do 5-minute videos or less, but this is important. You need to know about this, I think. So keep watching. And we're entertaining, come on. But no,
we're at Grandma's house.
We're at Grandma's house. We're having fun with this. So sleep. I just want to touch briefly on it because you mentioned earlier when we were talking. That it is not just about the food you eat and the water you drink that affects your digestion. So can you just tell us briefly why other factors impact your digestion as much as the food you put in your body? Can you just...
Yeah. I think that stress and sleep are huge. Like, I had a stressful time in my life within the last 6 months. For about 2-3 months, my living situation was just a little unsettled. And my diet was awesome. My exercise was actually even better than it had been, because I wanted to make sure I was getting lots of exercise during this time. But I was continually starting to visually look worse. My skin was getting white and pasty. I was getting puffy. It looked like I was gaining weight. I was gaining a little bit of weight.
Water retention.
Yeah. But it looked like I was gaining more than I actually did. And it was all because my stress was up here and my sleep was absolute crap.
So that affects your digestion too. Health is not just, people think they can just eat healthy. You gotta have all the different aspects of your lifestyle in order.
Yeah, and I was like 200% raw at that time. Not even 100%.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can be 100% raw.
It's not everything.
And you're still not going to get the results that you think you're going to get if everything is in imbalance.
Okay,
you know?
So we're talking about adequate water intake.
Yeah, we didn't mention that yet.
Yeah.
Water's a big thing for digestion.
Water.
And even before you go to bed, if you don't think you've had enough water that day, drink another half liter or liter before you go to bed. And you know what? The next day, I can feel it in my bowel movements. If I haven't had enough water the day before, I can feel it.
You know what's crazy is that when you live this lifestyle, you become so in tune with your body.
Yeah.
My boyfriend jokes, he's like, man, I know more about your body than I know about my body. So we're talking about adequate water intake, fruits and vegetables, equally important, and making sure you're getting enough greens. But then adequate sleep. Low stress levels. Time for peace and doing things that you love doing and being happy. All of that impacts your digestion.
And low stress levels is something that's easier said than done. You know, it's about maybe letting go of something that you know isn't really good for you, you know, and that's been a big part of my stress lately, you know. So.
And that could be people, that could be foods, that could be relationships, that could be living situations. it's digestion is affected by everything in your life, your whole being, everything.
Yeah.
So I think we covered it all. I think we covered it all and more, and it is just pissing down. Do you hear that?
And we're still gonna go for a hike in this.
Or something like that. I want to leave you guys off with this epic recipe that we created for lunch here. What is in here? There is fresh pressed apple juice in here. A really big local organic apple, frozen mango, and banana and beet greens. Yeah. And it's good.
Throw any greens you have in there. It doesn't have to be
chard,
beet greens.
Spinach. Yeah. It's really good though.
Yeah.
It's pink because of the beets, but.
I think we did well.
I think we did well.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for bearing with us.
Totally.
We had fun. I hope you guys had fun. If you want to check more out about 40 Below Fruity, go to 40belowfruity.com. Across all the social media at 40 Below Fruity. Where can they find you?
Just LJ Jackfruit on YouTube, LJ Jackfruit on Instagram, Facebook. Give us a like.
Yes. This is fun. This is good. Thanks so much. I love these videos together.
I know, they're so fun. The dogs are outside waiting and getting soaked.
Poor things.
We're bad animal mamas right now.
So usually the dogs are in here. They'd be jumping all over us if they were.
And we'd be soaked.
So I'm sparing you guys that. Have an awesome day, and we will check you guys out in the next video. Cheerio.